Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's video is going to be for my Aquarius. Alright, this is like the third time I've tried to upload this video. If it does not work after this, I can't do anything to help y'all. Alright, so if you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. We're using the Anime Tarot today. So we're starting off with the Eight of Wands. Beautiful energy. Look at the purple, the tranquility. It's almost as if you're so comfortable in this space. One, creativity, fire, fun, freedom. It's passion. It's everything. It's fifth house, right? It reminds me of fifth house here. Then you get the Five of Swords. There's a little space between, like a little conflict, right? Where's the conflict? And then you got the Four of Cups. This, I know it's cups, but it's reminding me more of air energy because of the cloudy look in the cup. Air energy, very confined, very restricted, very the opposite of creativity, right? It's very blueprint, it's very follow to the code, it's very air energy, right? Think before you walk, think before you speak, think before you do anything. Restricted energy, but it's beautiful because you're very comfortable here too. You're Aquarius. You should be, right? Hopefully. All right. And then the conflicts here, right? Right? Because some of you guys compartmentalize. You have one area where you're so fun and you like to, act out and seek pleasure and just have fun. And then once you're done with that, you run to, you shut this down and then you run to this, which is like being perfect, getting work done, showing up on time, planning ahead. It's just the thinking, the rationalization, the parts that, the ego control-minded beings, right? So how do we get from here to here? How do we fix this conflict? The problem is that you guys think that you cannot have both together. You think that the creative, passionate, fun side should not be out when it comes to business, when it comes to doing the day-to-day work. Versus you, when you do the day-to-day work, it's great, but you're bored because you're missing something. You're missing the fire. You're missing the fun. You're missing that side of you that likes to act out and just be reckless, free, right? Freedom versus restriction. And it's almost as if you're afraid. You're afraid to mix both because you're so... When it comes to being individually in one place or the other, you're perfect. It's purple. It's tranquility. It's like you're whole. You're happy, but you're not really whole because you're missing the other part. And it's almost as if you're ashamed to put them together because I think that this creative side, the reason it's so out there, it's so hard to tame is because you don't spend enough time with it. Or again, you're compartmentalizing, so it's so hard to go from one space to the other. It almost makes you regretful. It makes you not only shameful, but it makes you feel like it's almost as if it's holding you back from the day-to-day and enjoying the day because you're just so restricted. And you think controlling that is like it's been your best friend. That's how you get things done. Sorry about that, you guys. I had a phone call come in. I apologize. The next card that comes in is the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity to unleash the beast, unleash the creativity, unleash the side of you that you're ashamed of, that frees you, that gives you like a whole new meaning to life in the moment. So you have an opportunity to have two sides of you coincide with each other, and then you go from the five and you can move on. Because this conflict's only hurting you. It's uncomfortable. You feel frustrated, right? And then here you are. This card actually fell. I wasn't using the Black Moon Astrology Tarot card, but this one fell while I was trying to get the other cards. And look at this person. Feels restricted and pain. This is what I'm talking about. It's just like restriction, discipline. Not feeling... It's almost as if you keep having to re-go through this cycle so that you can finally let yourself be free. And it happens every cycle. When you go towards the end or something happens, it's like you get to be free and then you hide it right back in. You're afraid. Maybe people reject you. There's a lot of rejection that comes with you becoming you or displaying that side of you. We got the Hangman, right? Again, looking at it from a different perspective. What's hidden is this. It's you contemplating whether you actually want to resolve this conflict. Do you still want to keep, hiding aspects of self and showing the other to the world? Or do you just want to be whole? That way you don't end up lashing out. You don't end up getting into disagreements. It's almost as if, like, because you're holding some parts of you back, people don't see that whole side. So when they see one part of you that's like perfect and gorgeous and it's just this facade, right? I'm not saying anything bad about you. It's just this side that we show to the world. You show that side and then it bites you in the butt because there's this other side of you that's more free and outspoken and talks about boundaries and it's just more honest. And because you don't show this side, when you finally do, months later, people are confused because you never showed this side. And it's like, well, this is why there's conflict with people, because you didn't show this at the beginning. Here you go. Oh, I dropped a card. You go from the 5 to the 6 with the Lovers, right? It's almost as if you're afraid. You're afraid to showcase this part of you because you know people aren't going to accept you. And it's true. A lot of people will not accept you because you're completely showing, you're completely open, you're completely free. And people hate freedom when they're enslaved to their own demons, to whatever it is that they're enslaved to. And they see you and they hate you. Automatically they resent you because you have the freedom that they wish they could have for themselves. So here you are with the Chariot. You go from the 6, right? Learning everything, taking everything with you, all the conflicts, and moving on to the resolution. And because you've gone to the resolution, which is exposing all areas of yourself, you move on to the Chariot, the 7. You can finally move on because you have every aspect of self and you're not leaving one behind. And here you are. It's almost as if you got the key. You understand what it is. Now it's time for you to let go of the control. It's the control, right? Because Aquarius says we love being in control. We love knowing what the day-to-day is. We love planning. We love doing this. We love doing that. But the difference between this person and this, it's night and day, right? It's almost as if there's optimism here. There's freedom here. And this is you knowing that and letting go. Stop being so attached to the outcome. Stop being so afraid that you're going to burn everything you've created. No, if anything, it's going to add to it. But because there's so much fire, you're afraid that because you can't tame it, that you're going to hurt yourself or hurt others. And you will. But that's okay. That's part of the process. That's part of the learning. It's the learning curve, right? You can start off as a page with fire. But it's okay. You'll get to the, knight and then the queen and king and whatever. But the fact that you're releasing it, it's congratulations from the divine. All right, my Aquarius, that's all I have for you. I love you. Bye.